A beautiful bearish Caucasian Shepherd. Caucasian Shepherds are intimidating dogs that have a heavy presence and are one of the most scariest dogs when they're angry. Caucasian Shepherds are also known as Georgian Nagazi, Armenian Shepherd, Kafkas, Azerbaijani Shepherd, Caucasian Mountain Dog and Circassian Sheepdog. A puppy from this beautiful Caucasian Shepherd costs €4,000. By the time the puppy is adult they have thousands of dollars invested in them. That cost is only justified if you're fully utilizing their guardian skills, so only buy if you intend to use them effectively. Because Caucasian Shepherds are at risk of hip and elbow dysplasia, their weight should be managed responsibly. Caucasian Shepherds are dominant dogs that act first, asks questions later. They've even got the size and power to back it up too. Caucasian Shepherds are one of the hardest livestock guardians to train. They require constant reinforcement and repetition compared to Central Asians and Kangals. Their distrust towards strangers makes them the best guard dogs for protection against thieves. A Caucasian Shepherd breeder setup. These dogs aren't meant to be kept like this. Keeping these working dogs confined to cages is injustice to these dogs. They're meant to roam freely. Most people will say this dog isn't well trained or well socialized, but Caucasian Shepherds are meant to protect their owners. A Caucasian Shepherd that is friendly to any stranger is faulty. Their aggression comes naturally with age and it'll come suddenly. This very aggression is what makes them excellent guard dogs for properties. Caucasian Shepherds are difficult to train but not impossible. You will have to work a bit harder at finding a reward that your Caucasian Shepherd really values. Loving on them and telling them they're a good boy is not likely to work as well as it would. A beautiful dark-colored 2.5-year-old Caucasian Shepherd dominating the show ring in Georgia. This black masked Caucasian Shepherd came first in this category. Caucasian Shepherds can endure harsh conditions including heat too, but they're happier and healthier in colder regions. From two Caucasians of the same litter, the dog growing in a colder climate will turn out bigger than the one raised in a hotter place. A gorgeous working Caucasian Ovcharka female enjoying the snowfall. They're the best dogs to keep if you're living in mountains. A Caucasian Shepherd's aggressive side. Soft on the outside and harsh on the inside, these formidable giants have a number of virtues, among which the central place is the willingness to stand up for their owner. They're a nightmare for thieving property invaders. This is how Caucasian Shepherd adults react to strangers. This level of aggression is why this dog isn't for everyone. The Caucasian Shepherd dog is a loyal guardian to the core. They require a significant amount of exercise and mental stimulation. Beautiful 7-month-old Caucasian Shepherd puppies. Despite such a large size, this breed is agile and free on its feet, with good stability and coordination. They participate in many of the same behaviors as wolves, both pack-wise and predatorily. This is where people struggle with this breed. They don't think and behave like normal dogs typically do. An adorable Caucasian Shepherd showing anger at his new pack member. Their natural distrust of strangers and other animals can lead to aggressive tendencies if an experienced trainer doesn't keep them in check. A beautiful 3.5-month-old Caucasian Shepherd puppy. Do you know Ovcharka is the Russian term for sheepdog? That's why they're also known as Caucasian Ovcharka. A beautiful 30-day-old female Caucasian puppy. Their coat color tends to change as they grow. In the winters when their coat is fully grown, the tips might be a different color from that of their summer coat when it's much shorter. If you are prepared to essentially devote your life to this dog, at least for the first 2 years while it's growing, developing, learning and becoming trustworthy, then it might be a breed to consider. It's a very big commitment and responsibility. Your dedication to the dog would be vital to the success of it turning out to be a good dog. Aggression is a genetic trait in this breed and is not related to handling and socialization. A genetically aggressive dog will become even if they're raised in a perfect way by professionals. A beautiful adult male Caucasian Shepherd in Pakistan. This boy was imported from Russia. Russian imports are generally much more cost-effective compared to European imports. Combine enormous size with enormous strength and very high innate aggression levels, and you have a potential liability for yourself and to others. Please understand that in the wrong hands, like someone who isn't totally committed/dedicated to properly raising and training the dog, or is rough or has a temper, or isn't strong and confident, this is a dangerous dog. Caucasian Shepherd's specific disposition to attempt to dominate all other dogs makes them harder to integrate into a pack of livestock guardians. Caucasian Shepherds are notorious for sniffing out weakness and they will gladly take up the position as pack alpha. If this dog is going to be a family pet, it is crucial to establish dominance. They need clear, well-defined role in the family. It makes them more manageable. Caucasian Shepherd's fluffy double coat keeps them warm, but they shed quite a bit and require a thorough brushing at least twice a week to stay mat-free. Other than this, the bear dog doesn't require any special grooming. If you believe it is possible to train out aggression of this breed, you're mistaken. These traits were molded by nature. This is not possible. To believe otherwise is naive and flat out incorrect. Because they are so large and protective, they sometimes get an undeserved reputation of being dangerously aggressive. But in reality, they can be trained to have a more calm temperament. Once you have a Caucasian Shepherd, you now have to avoid places where people might casually try to approach your fluffy dog thinking he's cute, and especially places where there are other dogs. If you screw up as an owner when raising this dog, the cost is very high. They rarely bark without reason, so adding a Caucasian Shepherd to your life is like installing an alarm system. A beautiful 2.5 months Caucasian Shepherd pup. Generally, breeders make these videos with shorter people to make the puppy look bigger, but that doesn't change the fact that these dogs are huge. The Caucasian Shepherd is bold, fearless, self-confident and fierce when a threat is present, but he is soft, devoted, kind and endearing to his family and his pack. A transformation video of a Caucasian Shepherd's growth from 1 month of age till 16 months of age. Caucasian Shepherds fully mature when they're 3 to 4 years old, so you'll be seeing different forms of physical growth till they fully mature. Their puppy phase is challenging because they're high-energy dogs that are unaware of their size, so they play rough and tend to act like rowdy teens. Once they've matured, they're more calm. It's like they store their energy waiting for the right time to let it out. A beautiful 3.5 months Caucasian Shepherd puppy playing with his family. Caucasian Shepherds have a natural instinct for accepting new pack members. They should always be socialized under adult supervision, especially when introducing a new family member to his pack.